This video is next week's extremely dry timber weather forecast UK 2022. Like to video, please visit, please no thumbs up. The places of interest today are the upper global sea temperature of the west coast of South America, epitropic region, the North Pacific Ocean, upper global sea temperature, North Atlantic, upper global sea temperature of the west coast of Africa, upper global sea temperature, and the Gulf of Mexico, upper global sea temperature. Let's see what's going on today, guys. Fascinating. So it looks like we're going towards entering neutral in the eastern epitropic region, and the western part is saying that La Nina stays. Which is not looking too good for hurricane season at the moment across the Atlantic Ocean, let alone a very cold winter across the northwest of Europe and across the North Pacific Ocean. It's getting very hot. Heat around Japan over here, guys. This is incredibly hot. Look at that, incredible. And the North Atlantic, you've got tripole across the Atlantic Ocean. You've got hot north part of the North Atlantic. It's very hot. This part, and then this part is cold, and this part here you've got very hot ocean. So that should be a very cold winter across northwestern Europe, but it doesn't always go to plan. Don't rely on these sea temperature predictions. It's not a guarantee, guys. It's just an idea, a prediction, but it might not happen. It's not, a guarantee. This winter could be very cold, of course, northwestern Europe. And you name it, guys. It's getting hot in the Gulf of Mexico. It's all to play for, guys. Not running away hurricanes across the Atlantic at the moment. And this is the American 12 GFS model prediction for the UK weather. Talking about winds from the southwest. You've got low pressure system there. Very disturbed weather across the northwest. Quite dry in the southeast. Quite dry in the southeast. 5th of August. Very calm, dry weather. Very warm and quite hot at times as we go this weekend and next Monday across the southeast and southern England. Not much rain, saying the rain in the southeast and southern England, I'm afraid to say. It's looking very dry across the UK, especially across the southeast and southern England as we go into the future. The American, you name it, 12 safe prediction there, so you can see what's going on there. So they're forecasting them. This is the American, or the GFS model prediction for the future of the upper globe sea temperature across working town. And down here, you can talk about rainfall spikes down here. So the red line's the 30-year average line. White lines with the temperature going across Woking Town. It looks like it's going above it as we get to the the first week of August, 1st and 2nd of August. And the alpha run, that's the green run, says it's going to be very hot, perhaps on the 5th to 6th of August across Woking Town. And then it goes down slightly, but then it goes up again, green with us. But it's the future, it's staying in range here, it's unreliable, we get too excited. But it's saying basically it's going to stay quite above average and to go through to the end of August across Woking Town locally. Now here, the rainfall spikes. There might be some rain. I wouldn't get too reliable on this rain. I think it's probably more likely to be rain around the 8th of August, maybe at the end of August across Woking Town. But they're very highly elusive, and the American weather models are not really right about this. The Met Office might be right about it, and they might be wrong. Who knows? And this is the the forecast of viewed upper air temperature again, and the same idea. You can see the red line, the 30 average line down here for the rain for the temperature. The temperature's going above it. Same idea into its same range. There's a bit more rain there. It's on the southwest parts of the UK. The further southwest you are across the UK, more likely to get rain. So it's going to be wetter over there. You can see what's going on there. Actually on the 19th of August. So it's a little to play for the weather in the future across the UK. This weather forecast is away from town from the Met Office weather forecast today. Talking about a southeasterly wind. And the southeast is getting hotter at the weekend. It will also be hotter than that. It should be 28 Celsius originally. It keeps changing the future forecast of the temperatures. It keeps going up and down like a yo-yo. So you can't rely on it. The further you go ahead, the more it will look like the weather is. Same in viewed. It's a lot cooler there actually. It's lower because it is at the coast. It's the northeast coast, so quite cool. Same idea. Not a lot of rain in the forecast, I'm afraid to say. Cool. This is the Arctic oscillation, and when it's doing this, slightly positive. That means you've got low pressure over Greenland, which means you've got high pressure over the UK, means it's drier. And the same with the other one. That's in higher up. That's the North Atlantic Oscillation. They're both Atlantic Oscillation and North Atlantic Oscillation. Yeah, both Atlantic Oscillation and North Atlantic Oscillation. I agree with the both things. If you like this video, please a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel on Sun Gems and a force speed which you always quote by spot. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of few. Please subscribe to my channel on Sun Gems and a force speed which you always have to watch. I'm always 85% right about the weather in the future. We might not get to 40 Celsius, but we might get to 30 Celsius now because it's always changed the future weather forecast. You have to keep tuned to me, watching 24 hours a day. I have to watch them, but I don't want to subscribe to my channel on Sun Gems.